Hello, everybody. We're about to take it to the mic stand. And I'm the only one here at the moment, it would appear. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever see. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever be. Okay, now we're up to 2. Hello, how you doing tonight? As always, guys, of course, I do like and appreciate any and all likes and shares. That does help with the algorithm. Hopefully, we can get some more people in here. And now we're back down to one person again. Watch it. So, anyways, one is the loneliest number that you'll ever see. 369 12 15 18 21 24 27 30 369 12 15 18 21 24 27 30. Then there's 3 in the family. Then there's 3 in the family. Mama and Daddy had a little baby. Yes, they did. And the family. Tug and Mug had Lug and then had Bug. Now there's 4. Everybody hit the floor. Now there's 4 in that family. Tug and Mug had a little Lug. And then Bug. Now there's 4 in that family. Now there's 4 in that family. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Tug and Mug with Lug, they had a little bug. Now there's 4 in that family. Now there's 4 in that family. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Now there's 4 in that family, and there's 4 in that family. Tug and Mug with little Lug. And then they had Bug. Now there's 4 in that family. Now there's 4 in that family. 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. Alright, now they're saying that there's nobody watching, but it can't be true. But I'm still here. Tug and Mug and Lug. Then there came Bug. Now there's 4 in that family. Now there's 4 in that family. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 32, 36, 40. Tug and mug and lug. Then there came Bug. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Hmm. Tug and mug and lug had a little bug. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Tug and mug and lug had a little bug. Then there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Tug and mug and lug had a little bug. And there's four in that family. And there's four in that family. Yes, there is in that family. Hmm. Come, come. Tug, mug, and lug. Then there came Bug. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Tug and lug and mug. Then there came Bug. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. Now there's four in that family. And there's four in that family. And there's four in that family. I know Bago was going to be late today, but man, where's everybody else? We're almost 10 minutes into this, and nobody else is here. Well, I guess I should just go ahead and start then. I guess, granted, nobody else is here, but let's see now. Man, where is everybody? Hmm. Alrighty then. Wow. Hmm. Well, I guess I should just go ahead and get started then. Alrighty then. Alright, so, well, for those who'll see, who might see this, oh, there we go. Finally, somebody. Oh dear. Yeah, Woody. No kidding. I was the only one in here for quite a while there, and it's still only saying one person watching. Now it's finally saying two. Ready? How you doing there, Woody? All right. Well, anyways, now there's two of us in here. We're like almost 12 and a half minutes in. So at least let's see. I was all distracted. Yeah, I bought my new old 2004 truck. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, what is this thing? Anyways, oh boy. We All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just decided to try to restart, kind of refresh the stream a little bit here. Anyways, anyways, I might as well just keep going here. Hopefully, this thing. Anyways, man, this thing's being goofy tonight. Cured, okay, that seems good. All right, well, anyways, tried every which way but Sunday here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hopefully more people come in and this thing will straighten itself out. So we got about 7 stories, maybe 8, all from comics book, all from CBR. Um, let's see, we got 3 comic stories, maybe 4 to 5 anime stories. So I'm just I'm just gonna get right into it because it's like this thing's going crazy here. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and share the. All right, so the first article we're going to look at tonight here. Image announces the return of Skybound Expo. Image Comics and Skybound Entertainment announced the 2-day virtual event, Skybound Expo 2, fueled by Nong Shim Shin Noodle Soup. Article by Noah Dominguez, published 22 hours ago. There's a tiger on there. Expo fueled by Nong Jim Jin Soup. Image Comics and Skybound Entertainment Skybound Expo returns for a new 2-day virtual event this weekend. Skybound Expo 2, fueled by Nongshim Shin Noodle Soup, takes place from Saturday, July 17th to Sunday, July 18th on Skybound's YouTube and Twitch channels. With the company promising all new programming and limited edition drops, interested viewers can register now via the official Skybound Expo 2 Facebook event. Let's see. And at least they still got the viewer too. So. Let's see. Okay. So this 2-day virtual event brings fans across the world a chance to learn about the biggest new comic books news. Skybound Comet has landed. The most exciting new video games. You'll and in parentheses, you'll fall in love with Rainbow Billy. The conversations you always wanted. Robert Kirkman and Rob Liefeld go No Holds Barred. And the streaming series sensation of the year. In parentheses, that's right. We're talking about Invincible with the cast and Kirkman. Skybound's press release reads: Fall programming schedule for Skybound Expo 2, fueled by Nongshim Shin Noodle Soup, as well as a list of the aforementioned limited edition merch drops, can be found below. Day 1, Saturday, July 17th, beginning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Explore new worlds in Skybound Comet. Skybound Comet is an exciting new young reader's graphic novel imprint that's launching with Clementine, Everyday Hero, Machine Boy, and Sea Serpent's Heir in 2022. Join Tilly Walden, Tri Vuong, Irma Kivila, Marguerite Scott, and Alex Antone to learn more. Making the game, Rainbow Billy. The fact that any video game gets shipped is incredible. And any indie game that gets shipped is a miracle. Join indie video game store or video game studio Manavoid as they talk about the game Rainbow Billy and the Curse of Leviathan, and the process of taking their baby through a Kickstarter campaign, overcoming creative challenges, and how to make a game about empathy and inclusivity a grand, colorful adventure. I guess we should have known by the name Rainbow Billy that it was going to probably be an agenda pusher. And now we have 3 people. So always, guys, I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. That does help with the algorithm. If you guys can do that, that'd be appreciated. Now we're starting to get the viewer count up, of course. So as I continue on here. Kim Joy's Magic Bakery. The world's most lovable baker and Great British Bake Off star, Kim Joy, sits down with Skybound's Hannah Armour to talk about our upcoming tabletop game, Kim Joy's Magic Bakery, before giving the expo audience an exclusive look at her featured pavlova recipe. Attack with Attack Peter. Skybound's Peter Santa Maria reveals his latest work, a rare print inspired by Shin Ramen's iconic tiger mascot. Join us as Peter talks about his latest collab with the Shin Ramen brand, the newest Takoro print, and some of the biggest partnerships in 2021. Catching up with, and this is all happening on the first day of this 2-day event, I guess. Catching up with Kirkman and Liefeld. Comic book superstars Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead Invincible, and Rob Liefeld, X-Force and Deadpool, team up for an exciting, unfiltered, no-holds-barred conversation about their past, present, and future. Now, I'll be right back before I get to day 2 here. I got to go off camera here for just a quick second. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for being here. The 2 people. Oh, boo. Anyways, back up to 3 there. Okay, so here we go. Let me continue on with the article here. Day 2, Sunday, July 18th, beginning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Looking back at Invincible Season 1, Greg Miller hosts Invincible, co-creator Robert Kirkman, and actors Gillian Jacobs, Walton Goggins. I remember Walton Goggins from The Shield. And Jason Mantzoukas to discuss the first season of Amazon Prime Video's hit animated show and how it all came together. Big Clutch Conversations Collecting Comics. Top comic book collectors discuss their love of the hobby, how to find your grail books, and the current direction of the comic book market. In a celebration of all comic book fans, join Jack DeMaio, Nathalie Chavez, Samantha and Anthony Sobczak, and Danielle Smith for a can't-miss discussion hosted by Sean Big Clutch Kirkham. Can you hear me now? Skybound brings together humorous minds from the burgeoning audio community to discuss the various ways podcasts are taking over entertainment and fandom. Comics Vault Live 207. Everyone's favorite comic dealer, Big Clutch, is back with another Expo edition of CVL. Collectors can look forward to new hashtag foil fever variants of The Walking Dead Deluxe #4, Attack Peter's stunning print and variant for Invincible #19, a new Clementine variant for Skybound X #1, and more. Movie Trivia Schmodown, Rushmore versus Final Exam. After a shakeup at the top of the Movie Trivia Schmodown's teams division, the field is wide open for some new teams at the top. In today's match, we have 2 teams looking for a shot to get a #1 contender match. Rushmore is stacked with former champions John Roca and JTE, with Pear looking to make a new legacy together. But they have stiff competition in the way after winning New Team of the Year in 2020. Final Exam is hoping to keep that momentum to earn another shot at the title. Paul Oyama and Lon Harris are championship caliber players and thus could be the opportunity to showcase it. Who wins and moves up the rankings? But we know everyone is also salivating over those limited edition merch drops, and we've got more coming your way all weekend long, including limited edition Invincible merch in a capsule collection featuring top selling Invincible apparel from season 1, all new Invincible collectible tote bags drop for $55 each. But they've got a stunning secret. These limited edition numbered tote bags are made from the actual outdoor vinyl ads that went up in Los Angeles during the premiere of Invincible season 1 on Amazon. The return of Attack Peter Prince as the iconic artist brings out his block print magic once again with a series of limited edition prints, including a brand new Takoro design from the Attack Peter universe. The often imitated, never duplicated, skybound mystery boxes that are only $50 and packed with unique goodies like collectibles, merch, and comics. Skybound Expo 2, fueled by Nongshim Shin Noodle Soup, will be held July 17th through 18th on Skybound Entertainment's YouTube channel and Twitch channel. So there we go. There's that article. Get up to the next article here, and then his next article we'll look at. I'll be right. Oh, finally we got. Okay, so now here we go. I'll be right back. Just got to go off camera for a moment. All right, let's see. Hello, I just got home. Sweet news, Woody. Hey, Mike. Hey, Toys. Thanks for coming in. As always, guys, of course, I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. That helps with the algorithm. See if we can get some more people in here. So, anyways, on to this next story here. Aftershock Comics announces Campisi, the Dragon Incident, as its 100th title. Wow, 100 titles, huh? Campisi, the Dragon Incident by James Patrick and Marco Locati will be the 100th title published by Aftershock Comics when it debuts in August. Article by Tim Adams, published 11 hours ago. That guy carrying around a ball bat there, it looks like. James Patrick and Marco Loccati's Campisi, The Dragon Incident, will officially be the 100th title published by Aftershock Comics when it debuts in August. Patrick is also the author of Aftershock's The Kaiju Score, which is being developed into a feature film by Sony Pictures. Campisi, The Dragon Incident, joins Animosity, Dark Red, A Walk Through Hell, Baby Teeth, We Live, and more among the publisher's top comics released over the last 6 years. 100 titles. Wow, that's quite a number there. 100 titles over 6 years. That's almost 17 titles a year, basically. 16 and 2/3 to be exact. But anyways, editor-in-chief Mike March, in quote, from collaborations with the industry's most sought-after creatives to our boundary-breaking titles that have positioned Aftershock as a publishing company unafraid to take risks, we've accomplished an incredible amount in a very short time. With much more on the horizon, the best is yet to come as we continue to bring the most dangerous, quote unquote, stories to life, unquote, big unquote. Quote, unlike comics featuring characters that have had decades to build multi-generational fan bases, Aftershock comics don't sell themselves, unquote, said Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing Steve Rotterdam. Quote, aside from continuing to release cutting-edge content that comic book fans love, our growth and success is directly linked to our grassroots efforts, shop-by-shop investment, ambassador program, and ancillary projects such as our Save Our Shops, SOS Pandemic Benefit Book, unquote. Aftershock publisher Joe Pruitt added, quote, our first 100 titles would not be possible without these efforts, and our invaluable retail shop partners across the country have supported us since day one, unquote. The release of Campisi, The Dragon Incident, coincides with the debut of Aftershock's young adult imprint, Seismic Press. Additionally, Aftershock Media Rive Goach tapped David Sigrami as Executive Vice President of Film and TV, and Max Zubanovich as Director of Developmental for Domestic Film and TV. So there you go. There's that one. Let's see. Then Woody says, hello, toys. Nice to see you. Where are the ladies tonight? No kidding. We haven't. Yeah, 80 hasn't been here in a few days, and Mimi was here the other day, but I guess they found another chat. Well, we got 5 people here, so that's cool. That's nice. All right, so let's move on to the next story then. Last of our comic stories tonight. And I hope everybody's enjoying the content thus far. Always, of course, if you can help me out by liking and sharing the stream, that really appreciate it. And hopefully we can get some more people in here. So, anyways, get to this. X-Force number 24 teases Colossus' biggest story ever, exclusive. Colossus must step up to stop his evil brother Mikhail Rasputin from infiltrating Krakoa in a monumental story in October's X-Force number 24. Article by Tim Adams, published 7 hours ago. Oh, yeah, now they got Colossus with a mustache and beard. Wow. Colossus has been through a lot in his time as a member of the X-Men, but his biggest story yet is about to unfold in X-Force number 24. CBR has an exclusive look at the cover and solicitation for October's X-Force number 24 by Benjamin Percy and Martin Coccolo, with a cover by Joshua Cassara. The cover finds Colossus in front of a black background with his eyes closed as he holds a bloody fist to his chest. And also part of the superhero costume, part of his superhero costume is torn. This is the climax of a story that Percy has been building since X-Force relaunch as part of the X-Men's Dawn of X era. Sounds like he was in a major battle, what it sounds like. Which maybe he did some major damage. Okay, so as we continue on then. Quote, since X-Force kicked off, you've seen Colossus withdraw from his friends and actively avoid violence, embracing a quiet life in the Savage Land. He was horribly injured when extracting some mutant refugees from Russia. We know that, but we don't know a lot else about the trauma he carries around inside him. He spends his days fishing, honoring his family history, growing the petals that provide medicine to the world, and he's developed a romantic relationship with a mutant named Kayla, who knows him as Piotr, who paints, who toils in the fields, who has a gentle voice and a patient heart. Percy said. Obviously, he's not transforming into his mutant or alter ego. No. Okay, I guess now would be a good time to go ahead and turn on my light here in my room. I'll be right back. Right back, guys. All right, the toys had something to say about something here. That giant metal man got pegged. Anyways, okay, quote, 24 issues later, all of that is about to change as you realize that something has been quietly happening in the background. And the biggest X-Men has one of the biggest stories of all to tell, unquote. He continues, quote, and the events of this issue tie directly and dangerously into Hickman's Inferno, unquote. There's X-Force there. Look at that. Ooh. And part of his costume's torn there, but we don't know. Oh, yeah. Kind of on the fringes, it would seem. X-Force, number 24, written by Benjamin Percy, art by Martin Colo, cover by Joshua Cassara, Big Brother, Michael Rasputin, nesting doll agents have infiltrated Krakoa before, but never like this. If Black Tom can't root out their invasion of Beast, the consequences go beyond mere death. Time for Pyotr Rasputin, aka Colossus, to step in. X-Force 24 goes on sale in October for Marvel Comics. Oh, that was the last of the comic stories. Go over to the anime ones. See if you guys are saying more. Okay, nope. Okay, so here we go. Anyways, on to the next story here then. Let's see, where are we at on time here? 42:31. No, we started actually 15 minutes. It's kind of a slow build up tonight. So. All right, so here's the next story we're going to look at. Words bubble up like soda pop releases emotional new trailer. Kyohei Ishiguro's Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop releases a new trailer showcasing the original anime film nostalgic story of young love. Article by Lydia Levecchi, published 11 hours ago. Look at that. A trailer for the upcoming anime film Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop has dropped. Created to commemorate the 10th anniversary of anime music label and production company Flying Dog, which I guess had some stuff to do with Samurai Champloo, The Angel's Magus Bride, Carol and Tuesday. Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop an original anime film directed by Kyohei Ishiguro. Set to Yamazakura Mountain Cherry by singer Reiko Onuki. The teaser offers a glimpse of the film's emotional and nostalgic story of a short but magical summer shared between Cherry, a shy boy obsessed with haiku, and Smile, a friendly yet insecure girl who wears a mask to hide her braces. The film will release in Japanese theaters on July 22nd, I guess a week from tomorrow, and will stream internationally on Netflix the very same day. Director Kyohei Ishiguro has previously worked on worked as an episode director on popular anime like Fairy Tail, My Little Monster, and Psycho-Pass, and has been the primary director for anime like Occultic 9, Children of the Whales, and the critically acclaimed Your Lie in April. He is also currently directing the anime adaptation of the Netflix film Bright. Joining Ishiguro is Dai Sato, who will pen the film's script. Sato has previously written scripts for episodes of Cowboy Bebop and Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. served as a chief writer for Ergo Proxy. Has one of the three main was one of the three main writers on Eureka 7, and was also a lead writer for the cult classic Wolf's Rain. Stray, stray. As I walk along, I live and die. Everything else dead. As I come up all that stray, and I think about got nothing to lose until I'm gone. Stray, stray. Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop is being produced by Anime Studios, Signal MD, which had a hand in Fully Coolly Progressive, Napping Princess, Recovery of a Multimedia Online Junkie, and Sublimation, which had Dragon's Dama and Shiki Zakura, and will feature character design by Yukiko Aikyo, who has designed characters for anime Your Lie in April and Excel World. Yukiko Watabe from Akame ga Kill, Hanasku Iroha, the movie, Home Sweet Home, will act as animation director, and Kensuke Ushio, who has composed soundtracks for Space Dandy, A Silent Voice, Devilman Crybaby, rather, and the upcoming anime adaptation of Chainsaw Man, will write the film's score, meaning he'll write the film's music, basically, is what they're saying. The film will star newcomer Some Goro Ichikawa and Hana Sugisaki as protagonists Cherry and Smile, respectively. Sugisaki previously starred as Mary in Studio Ghibli-inspired film Mary and the Witch's Flower. Megumi Han of Devilman Crybaby, Hunter x Hunter, Little Witch Academia, will join the supporting cast in an undisclosed role. Although there have been no confirmed cast members yet, Netflix is producing an English dub of the film, and a brief teaser of the film with English audio is currently on the streaming service. Directed by Kyohei Ishiguro and written by Dai Sato, Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop stars Some Goro Ichikawa and Hana Sugisaki, and is scheduled to release in Japanese theaters and on Netflix July 22nd, 1 week from tomorrow. Leto's finally here. Now we got some people coming in finally. Yeah, you guys have been late tonight. Hey, Mike, Toys, Woody. How are you guys? Hey, Leto. Hi, Leto. Let's see. Sorry, Mike, couldn't be there. Couldn't be here yesterday. Was picking my brother up from the hospital. Well, that's okay. A little worried tonight though, because I started off. I was like the only one in here for like 15 minutes. Woody finally came in, like, so, and then eventually Toys and everybody else there. So I hope all is well, Leto, from Action Toys. Today is my first day heading back to work from my vacation. Good for me. He doesn't talk much. He says it's fine. As always, we'll be hitting work well, and we'll be listening. Thank you for being here. As always, guys, I do, of course, appreciate any and all likes and shares. Helps with the algorithm, helps get more people in here. So thank you guys for that. All right, so now we got through that first anime story. So let's see. We're at 51 minutes. I did, of course, start the stories a little late tonight because let's see. Here's the next one we're going to cover. The Promised Neverland creators announced new project for series anniversary. The creators of the Promised Neverland manga will celebrate the 5th anniversary of the acclaimed manga's release by publishing a new work. Article by Michael Lacerna, published 12 hours ago. The published Neverland creators Kayu Shirai and Posca Demizu will publish a new work in Weekly Shonen Jump, issue 35. Shonen Jump News reports that a new work will be entitled DC3 and will be released to commemorate the 5th anniversary of the original publication of The Promised Neverland. No other details about Shirai and Demizu's new project were released, so it's currently unknown if this new work directly ties into the story and world of the series or if it's a completely unrelated work, such as one-shot horror manga Spirit Photographer Saburo Kono, which the two creators released shortly after the conclusion of The Promised Neverland in 2020. So there we go there. Let's see. Guys are saying anything yet? Okay. Drive safe, Leto, from Toys. Okay. Okay, so anyways, The Promised Neverland was created by writer Kayu Shirai and artist Posca Demizu in 2016. The series centers on a group of small children being raised at an orphanage who live seemingly happy lives until they realize that the orphanage, their caretakers, and the entire world around them are not what they seem. The Promised Neverland quickly became one of Weekly Shonen Jump's biggest titles of the last 5 years, with over 32 million copies in circulation. And I got to go off camera here for a quick moment. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so anyways, back to it then. All right, back to the article here. The series was adapted into an anime in 2019 by Wonder Egg Priority Studio Cloverworks. The first season was almost universally praised for its faithful adaptation of the manga's mystery and tension. But the second season was widely panned by both fans and critics alike for its oversimplification of the original story, rushed pacing, and its complete omission of several story arcs and characters from the manga. While no explanation was ever given for why the anime jumped the shark so spectacularly, fans did notice the series writers stopped being credited on the show following episode 10. Well, maybe part of the reason. So it sounds like maybe part of the reason why maybe somehow some kind of disagreement may have happened between the original writers and the production company. That may be it. Anyways, Amazon Studios is developing a live-action series based on the manga, which will reportedly be helmed by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse co-director and writer Rodney Rothman. The Promised Neverland anime is available for streaming on Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, and Funimation. Only the first season is available on Netflix, but that might actually be an act of kindness rather than a drawback. The manga was localized in English and released in print by Viz Media. All right, so there we go there. Let's see now. And Leto responds, "Will do, toys." Now coming up on the 50. Now we're coming up in an hour, so. Oh, here we go. Another interesting little article I saw. All right, so My Hero Academia Naruto stage plays to stream internationally. So apparently, I guess somebody decided to make stage plays out of a couple of the animes, a couple of the manga animes. Live Viewing Japan will stream the official stage plays based on the popular anime franchises Naruto, My Hero Academia, and Sailor Moon. That's going to be interesting. By Michael Lacerna, published 10 hours ago. The live-action stage plays of Naruto, My Hero Academia, and Sailor Moon will soon be available to international audiences outside of Japan. Wow. So basically, they're not making it a live-action TV series, they're making it a stage play, a live-action stage play. Live Viewing Japan, a company that specializes in live streaming Japanese concerts and special events internationally, has announced that it will stream special performances of the stage plays based on Naruto, My Hero Academia, and Sailor Moon to audiences in the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and Singapore. The Naruto stage play was originally performed in 2015, while the My Hero Academia play, which carries the subtitle The Ultra Stage, was performed in 2019. The Sailor Moon adaptation is a musical, which features music and performances by Japanese pop group Nogizaka 46. While watching a play based on an anime may seem strange to Western audiences, live-action stage adaptations of anime, manga, and video games are relatively common in Japan and are generally seen as the equivalent of a Broadway musical adaptation of a popular movie or Disney cartoon, which sounds like good. Anime franchises ranging from Haikyuu to Attack on Titan have been adapted into stage plays. Even video games such as Persona and Ace Attorney have received live performances. While anime and video games based on them have only grown in popularity in Western territories, stage plays have remained the one form of manga adaptation that hasn't successfully crossed over from Japan yet. Interested fans can pre-order their tickets for each play on Live Viewing Japan's website. The Naruto play will be streamed from August 6th to the 12th, My Hero Academia on August 13th to the 19th, and finally Sailor Moon musical will be available from August 20th to the 26th. Each play will be streamed with English subtitles. So there we go there. I've watched The Promised Neverland. I've watched The Promised Neverland. I found it to be a good anime. Yeah. I think what they were saying is, I guess the first season was considered very good, but the second season, I guess what they're saying is, there were some issues with it. People were upset that, whereas the first season did follow the manga, the second season apparently didn't. They skipped a bunch of stuff, and that's, I think, what the criticism was over. Let's see. So now we're just past the hour mark. So I'll go on to the next story here. Oh yeah. So this is going to be but I might be able to get another one in there after this next one. Another one that I forgot to put in the. But anyways, here's the next story we'll do here. Giant mecha crossover Super Robot Wars finally comes west. Bon Presto's Super Robot Wars series is finally getting a Western release complete with robots and characters from the biggest anime franchises. Article written by Michael Cerna, published 9 hours ago. After more than 30 years, the newest entry in Bon Presto and Bandai Namco's Super Robot Wars series is finally getting an official North American release, with all of its licensed robots and characters intact. Bandai Namco confirmed that the latest entry in the long-running tactical RPG series, Super Robot Wars 30, will be released on Steam on October 28th. The publisher also released a new trailer highlighting all the robots and pilots that will be playable in the game. Throughout its history, the Super Robot Wars series has featured characters and mecha from a multitude of different anime and manga series, including Mobile Suit Gundam, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Mazinger Z, Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Code Geass, and more. And the astounding number of shows featured within the game has been its primary selling point in Japan. The number of licenses and legal agreements required to create the game previously prevented publishers from releasing any of the main games in the series outside of Asia before now. Shin Megami Tensei publisher Atlas localized Super Robot Wars OG saga Endless Frontier for the Nintendo D8 in 2008. But this game was part of a spin-off sub-series that did not feature any licensed mecha or characters from other anime franchises. So basically, they used a bunch of different characters from a bunch of different anime, and getting all those licenses together can sometimes be a bit of a headache. Excuse me. The way of the House Husband is another great anime people should check out. Super Robot Wars 30 is being released to coincide with the 30th anniversary of the release of the first game in the series, which was released for the original Game Boy in 1991. This entry features the series debut of the classic tokusatsu character Gridman, who is sporting his redesign from the 2018 SS Gridman anime by Studio Trigger. New characters and mecha from Code Geass, Knights and Magic, and Mazin Kaiser, um, Infinitism, will also join the series in this um, game, while Bandai Namco's US's tweet specifically states that the game will be released on PC via stream in October. The game's official Asian website also states the game will be released for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. In other territories, it's currently unknown when or if the game will be released on these platforms in North America. All right, so there we go. I know I probably have more time, so might do one more story here. Hey there, Leto. When you sing, when you sing the angles, um, all right, this. Okay. Hey there, Leto. When you sing the angle, sure do spit with envy. Okay, don't fully understand that, but all right. So we're just past the hour mark. Let's see now. I could do one more for a year. There was another. Okay, before I get to this story, guys, I'll be right back. Gotta go off camera for just a quick moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Laugh out loud. Was a country pickup line in a movie that was really funny to watch. Okay. Yeah, I kind of had the same reaction there. I didn't know what he was talking about. Anyways, let's see. We're at hour 12, so I guess we're making good time here. Okay, so I guess this will be the last main article, anyways. I'll read tonight. Here are Studio Ghibli's most popular films by country. Broadband Choices released a study revealing the worldwide popularity of Studio Ghibli films based on Google search data. Article by Ruben Barone, published 6 hours ago. The United Kingdom-based research firm Broadband Choices has published a study on the worldwide popularity of Studio Ghibli films based on Google search data. The introduction of the study notes that despite their popularity, Studio Ghibli films have historically been hard to track down and expensive to buy. However, thanks to a deal with Netflix, the bulk of the Ghibli catalog is now available for your streaming pleasure, with Netflix popularizing the Ghibli films internationally. HBO, in parentheses, HBO Max owns the streaming rights in the U.S. This study compares the popularity of 21 Studio Ghibli films in different countries. The pre-Ghibli Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is included in the study, while the TV films Ocean Waves and Earwig and The Witch are excluded. I believe Earwig and The Witch is more recent. So it could be that. So every country's favorite Studio Ghibli movie. Let's see, number 1 is Spirited Away in 80 countries. Number 2, Howl's Moving Castle with 19. Princess Mononoke in 13 countries. Number 3. So see the color scheme here. So here in the States, apparently it was Spirited Away was one of the ones. Ponyo in 13 countries, all in the blue. Kind of the, I guess, the pink color. Porco Rosso, 7 countries, 5 countries. My Neighbor Totoro, and then Grave of the Fireflies in 1 country, which that one has kind of a purplish. Well, Howl's Moving Castle is pink, and then I guess Porco Rosso is like gray. Spirited Away, the studio's highest grossing film internationally, and the only one to win an Oscar, is predictably the global favorite, being the most popular Google search in 80 countries, including the United States and Japan. Howl's Moving Castle is a favorite in 18 countries. Princess Mononoke and Ponyo are tied in 3rd place as a favorite in 13 countries, with Mononoke being more popular in African countries and Ponyo's popularity clustered around Mexico and Central and in South America, which I would think with Ponyo's case, that kind of sounds like a Spanish word. Let's see. Porco Rosso is the favorite in 7 countries, including Italy, where the film is set. My Neighbor Totoro tops result in 5 countries. Anime fans in Bangladesh must be a particular somber bunch, as it's the only country where Grave of the Fireflies is the top result. Oh man. Oh man, Bangladesh. 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 Do 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 do. Oh. Favorite Studio Ghibli movies by percentage of global volume. So Spirited Away. So even though Howl's Moving Castle is number two in terms of total number of countries, in terms of search volume, it's actually fourth. Look at that. Spirited Away is by far and away the most right there. It's 22.68%, the most searched, followed by Princess Mononoke at 9.91%, which is under 10%, of course. 9.09% with Ponyo. And you see the rest of them. Looking at the total search results globally, Spirited Away stays in the top spot. Princess Mononoke and Ponyo rise in popularity above Howl's Moving Castle. Grave of the Fireflies, by far, is the most popular Studio Ghibli film, not directed by Hayao Miyazaki. Rises to fifth place on the list, while Porco Rosso falls to 10th, behind My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's delivery service, Castle in the Sky, and The Wind Rises. The least Googled Ghibli films are The Tale of Princess Kaguya and My Neighbors the Yamadas, which are tied with a quarter of a percent, or just under a quarter of a percent global, 0.24%, just under a quarter. Biggest Studio Ghibli hands searches per 1,000 people. Countries with the most Ghibli searches per 1,000 people. So here's the list right there: Australia, Canada, U.S., USA, Singapore, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Sweden, Iceland, Norway, Ireland. A study's analysis of the countries with the most Ghibli related searches excludes Japan, which would presumably dominate. On this list, Australia has the most relevant Google searches per 1,000 people, followed by Canada and the United States of America. Singapore, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Sweden, Iceland, Norway, and Ireland make up the rest of the top 10. Oh, there we go. Alrighty then. So there we go. There's the that's all the main story. So hour 20. Wow. Let's see. Was a corny pickup. Oh, okay, we saw that. Okay. Bat Goat, 80, and May May. You're all fine. Well, we know that Bat Goat is usually late on Wednesdays because remember he has trivia on Wednesdays. So I don't know what happened with the girls. Well, May May was here the other night, but like 80 hasn't been here in a few nights. So hopefully everything's all right. The movie was Joyful Noise. Grave of the Firefly sure does hit you in the feels. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so now we're at an hour 22. So And this, we started off as a bit of a slow night, but things picked up here towards the end. So I basically have gotten through all the main stories tonight. So I think we might just wrap up a little. Might wrap up a little early tonight. Are you guys ready for this day in Nietzsche history? All right, let's see. Yay, history, Nietzsche. Okay, so anyways, without any further ado, just gotta see this bit of it. It's saying that we got a bit of a fairly good. So the signal must be being goofy for some reason. All right, we're up to 4 people now. Back up to 4 people, anyways. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and today being Wednesday, July 14th, 2021, let's take a look back on this day in Nietzsche history. And of course, the first thing we're gonna go to today is we have a birthday wish for. So I want to wish a happy 50th birthday to Mark Lamonaco, better known to wrestling fans as Bubba Ray Dudley of the Dudley Boys, also known as Brother Ray and Bully Ray, and from his time on Total Nonstop Action. But so I'd like to wish a happy 50th birthday to Mark Lamonaco, aka Bubba Ray Dudley of the Dudley Boys. So happy birthday, Mark. Hope you had a happy birthday today. All right, and the next piece of Nietzsche news, or Nietzsche history rather. So 40 years ago today, on this date in 1981, the 150th issue of Uncanny X-Men went on sale on this date for 75 cents. It was 48 pages. Story was written by Chris S. Claremont, penciled by David Cockrum. It was inked by Joseph Rubinstein and Bob Vlachek. Lettering done by Tom Ozakowski and Gene Simek, with Glynis Wayne doing the coloring. So on this date, 40 years ago today, the 150th issue Uncanny X-Men went on sale from Marvel Comics. Night, Mike, Leto, and Woody. All right, night. I guess you're heading out, ATC. And finally, the last piece of Nietzsche history that we'll look at for tonight. On this date in 1991, which was 30 years ago today, the anime Dear Brother premiered on NHK BS2 in Japan. The Tezuka Productions anime about a girl who about the plot of the anime is you're following the life of a girl named Nanako Misono as she writes to her quote unquote big brother about her her trials and tribulations. Um, but technically, he's not her brother. He was a former teacher that she kind of connected with and wanted to continue, corresponding with, and he agreed to. So, anyway, so there we go. So, thank you guys for coming in. And I hope you guys have a you know have a good evening, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, nice and timely. Don't forget this Friday, of course, Batgoat and I will be doing the historical comic retrospect. Is this Friday we'll be finishing up 1937 by going through the comics that went on sale in December from December 37 from Quality Comics, primarily Feature Funnies number 5. We'll read some Clock, we'll read some of the reprints. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye.